This video is brought to you by DraftKings. Now, some people will say Nashville has changed me. I say that's hogwash. It's not Nashville, it's DraftKings. The leader in daily fantasy sports is putting you in a position to win millions of dollars every week this regular football season. Put in promo code Josh Wolf, that's all caps, JOSHWOLF. Get in there. Now here's what you gotta do. Get yourself a DraftKings team like I have. You name it, like I did. Anal Intruder 2. Don't worry about it. It's just what came to mind first. Now you always start with Tom Brady. Why? Handsome. And he's got a butt on his chin. Tom M. effing Brady. You wanna find out all this information, go right into that box where I'm fingering and hit that URL. I'm out of breath. Hit that URL. The latest weird thing that happened in Dallas. And so there's a dude in the front row wearing a kilt. And I've always wanted, and it was sticky in Dallas like it is here. So I asked him, I go, hey, why the kilt? And he goes, man, I wore it one day when it was super humid and I haven't gone back to pants since. He said, it is so comfortable. He said, if you can get past the fact that kilt is just another word for skirt, you're gonna be really comfortable. And I asked him, I go, and he had red hair, red beard. He was on the wrestling circuit, smaller circuit in East Texas, and he had like this, Irish leprechaun gig thing he was doing, and so he wore the kilt everywhere. And I asked him, I go, I've always wondered though, I go, do you wear underwear under the kilt? And he said, I'm gonna tell you what I tell everybody else. You gotta lift it up to find out. And I said, I gotta tell you something. You're challenging the wrong guy. Because I know everybody else said no, right? He goes, yeah, well, I'm gonna lift that motherfucker up right now. Now, guys, here's a couple things you need to know about me. I grew up with three older brothers. I like making people uncomfortable. I like to be made uncomfortable. That reminds me that I'm a fucking live. Do you know what I mean? That reminds me, I'm like, when when your asshole's like out of breath, it's like, you know what I mean? When your asshole's like, I can't breathe, like that. I love those moments, right? And so this dude is super confident in the front row in his kilt. And I'm like, how can I make him a little more uncomfortable? And he goes, you gonna lift the kilt? I go, yeah. I go, hold on a second. And he goes, are you gonna do that on your knees? I'm like, does that bother you? He was like, a lot. And I said, well, then I have to do it on my knees then. So guys, I'm full of bravado, right? But inside I'm like, oh, am I gonna see a human dick? Like, so I reach over and he goes, you ready? I go, I'm fucking ready. And I lift it up. If you don't know anything about a kilt, there's two sides of the kilt. One, if you lift up one side, all you see is more kilt. And he goes, yeah. He goes, you got the wrong side. I'm like, oh man. So I'm down here, right? And I asked him, I go, how many people have ever lifted the kilt before? He goes, none. And I go, okay. And I was just like, and I lifted the kilt. Dick. Not just dick, shaved redhead dick. I was like, oh, that's brighter than I thought it was gonna be. Yo, and this dude was all potatoes, no meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, his dick looked like it fell asleep on his nuts. Just.
it's like something in the fallout and it's showing